and welcome to our Let's Play, or welcome back to our Let's Play of Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm Tex, and I'm here with Law and Griffin.
Griffin, get your hand out of your chest pocket!
God, now's not the time.
Listen, what I do in my free time off camera is none of your concern.
It's
Also, by now, I'm relatively certain we're all on some sort of list.
It's your fault.
I mean...
Make a wish.
if I go down, I'm taking you all with me.
Okay. Okay, so anyway...
Let's start!
Here's this game.
Fun
Welcome
times.
to the podcast of the three of us tearing each other apart. Okay.
Right.
This game.
Yes. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as your.
Oh, jeez. Well,
Whoa,
that,
okay.
without context.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh, this is the long one.
Oh.
Again, I misread that as bitches for a split second.
Bitches, I'll pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine.
Whoa.
Excellent.
There we go.
It's fine.
No worries.
Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, much like the flowers. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle and keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go.
Okay.
Like exploring a dark cave,
Okay.
Discovering the secrets.
You don't have to
and-
take it that Griffin.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies.
digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much?
I mean,
I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Ugh.
So that's actually very interesting. This is a poem about... So she does have a fairly bubbly sort of personality, and she does seem to look at things fairly optimistically, but this indicates a sense of feeling like she's pouring out and not able to find her own happiness anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
And I mean, the thing is that I really empathize with that, the whole feeling of trying to share yourself and to make the people around you happy, but
yeah.
they never get enough, and eventually you run out after overextending yourself.
Yeah, it's like I can even relate to some of the details in here as well.
Definitely.
So
this is actually very interesting, and Jesus, I mean, sorry, God, now I want to hug you.
yeah.
Poor girl.
Mm,
All right.
All right, on to the next one.
Yep.
right.
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
No, I found it on the bathroom wall. Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
The fuck is that supposed to mean? Monika taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Almost? I mean creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better.
Huh.
Writing is like magic.
Friendship is magic.
Listen,
No bronies, please. No bronies in this good Christian dating sim. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die, which is conveniently within the next few episodes.
Don't get ahead of yourself. So I always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Well, I mean, that might be a little bit of a hint there. I wonder if this is going to be one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
I just love the don't get ahead of yourself.
Right?
All
And
right.
for reference, I don't know anything about this game. I just want to preface that, so that's not a spoiler for anything.
Yeah,
for
no,
anyone
I
else.
know nothing about this game.
Yeah.
I know things. But that's because I can't handle psychological horror if it involves jump scares, and I wanted to make sure that I would be prepared for shit like that.
Mm.
So we're going for
But
Natsuki
anyway.
next.
Yeah.
Natsuki, Yuri.
Up to you.
I mean, it is up to you.
Let's just go in a line.
Alright. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, I mean, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience.
She reminds me of Peridot. A lot.
I mean,
A little bit.
holy
Yeah.
shit, you're not wrong.
Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Oh,
You're absolutely right.
That's, Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
And I just realized my voice for her is like a kind of masculine Peridot.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Huh? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary.
Your face is a little unnecessary.
But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would have probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if she pumps her bra full of hot air. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders.
Spiders,
Hey,
you say?
I was gonna say.
Oh my.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes...
Oh, it's actually starting like the spiders in the cave. You know what I heard?
Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One could call this the spider dance. One time, I hurt my leg really bad.
This is more like an extended anecdote than a poem.
Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Well, excuse you.
I think,
Right?
Yuri, the world might be better off without you.
No,
By the way, your pastries are shit.
Oh my god. This is interesting though. I mean, this actually demonstrates a bit of paranoia, actually.
Oh yeah.
Like the assumption that, I mean, this is even metaphorically like touching on something that is creepy or scary, but that no one else seems to see, so that it's kind of like, I'm the only one who sees how awful this person actually is, but I'm not going to interact with them. And then the whole, I'm going to tell everyone about how awful this person is. It is actually also a nice little extended, no one else sees how awful this person is but me.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a bit of a commentary on how you shouldn't let one flaw or difference from someone be the deciding factor with whether or not you can get along with them.
Well, that too, but I think that this is specifically Natsuki being like, you know, this person that you think is so perfect and that is so wonderful, well, they like spiders. Like, that's like, there's something you don't know about them. There's something wrong with them. There's something gross about them.
Yeah.
And I know this truth about them, or I know this secret, or something along those lines. So
Yeah.
this feels like Natsuki might know something on one of her friends.
I also
Well, I
read it
mean-
as in, like, she has a crush on Amy, but Amy likes spiders, so she's like, wholly being petty about it.
Yeah,
yeah.
that too.
Or, like, she's just being her a tsundere and be like,
I love how actually we're literally analyzing these fucking poems as we go.
Right?
it makes good
Anyway.
reading experience.
Yes.
Otherwise it'd just be haha funny wordplay.
Oh gosh.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being.
Yep, that's Peridot.
But they're gross.
Is
Oh.
Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
well,
Do you know people like that?
Of course! It's about how everyone thinks about... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to.
So she's hiding, I think it's her anime habit or her manga habit.
Maybe,
Hmm.
yeah.
I
either
think that's
that or
what it
how
is.
hard she's crushing on Yuri.
That too. But
Probably.
actually, this my suspicion is that she was writing about how her interest in manga or anime is like Amy liking the spiders.
Hmm.
Maybe.
And it
yeah.
doesn't matter if she has other things that, you know, like, so yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot of cultural phobia against otakus in Japan.
Not as much as there used to be, apparently, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy?
Good point.
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
I will.
I guess we'll have to.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go for Yuri next.
Okay.
Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Mo the Barton. Your skills are already improving.
Really?
No, I was lying. What the fuck is this?
Thanks, Yuri.
I'm 12. What is this?
Hi, I'm 9. I see this. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Eh? It's nothing, Babaka. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers, Babaka. I know you're new to this, Babaka, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect.
How did she end up the tsundere?
You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Like with your hand inside my chest pocket.
Listen.
Metaphors can go a long way.
Just like your hands.
Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. Like I can. It's a very intimate exercise.
Oh.
She says that she unbuttons her shirt.
Oh,
Yep.
I see.
Let me
That's
show you.
certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
Christ.
I have, a chest pocket I want to show you. Well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it.
Of course. I'd love to see your chest pocket. I mean, is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem
From her chest pocket.
from her chest pocket.
This is the legacy I leave behind.
The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of scuttering?
I think it's
Scattering?
scattering, yeah.
Scuttering.
Scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies. Hey.
Sorry.
As an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
I mean, I don't think we need to really think too hard about this one.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll let the comment section make its own jokes.
Uh-huh.
Ho ho, okay, let's
I can't believe Yuri is a fucking furry.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
Oh,
really?
Because you're fucking stupid, Mo the Barton.
Fucking really?
That's right, let me show you my cutting knife.
Let me show you my tanukis.
It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
God damn, this guy is denser than dark matter.
Well, I know. I mean, he is Mo the Barson.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. By law. I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Again, I would not be the least bit surprised if Yuri turns out to be a closet yandere.
Huh, that's funny.
Eh?
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Eh? She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I'm surprised. I mean, she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
I'll go make out with her immediately. Well,
And then the raccoon.
that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of is, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Please don't tell her I said that, Babaka.
I can hear you from over here.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might even be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad you're a good listener. About my raccoon and my cutting knife.
Oh boy.
Hi again, motherfucker.
Yes.
How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take it. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad.
Like the bread.
I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
Me neither.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Nope. Sure, here you go.
Let me just put that right in my chest pocket.
I give
Oh
my
my
poem
God.
to Monika, and she puts it in her chest pocket.
I just need to caress my flower a little bit. All right.
Her bag of holding.
It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. I ship it.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? And again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing.
Oh my god, Blackjack,
Is
sure.
that your cat?
Yes, one of them, yes.
I know that it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too.
Hint, hint.
I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me.
Well,
The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
Oh, okay.
Save me and load me.
Just keep my mind.
Mhm. I had a feeling that's where this game was going.
I can't believe she's the Sans Undertale of Doki Doki Literature Club.
I mean, you say that, but
Interessante. Anyway. I don't think there's much to analyze about this, to be quite honest.
No,
yeah.
it's pretty obvious. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? No, it isn't Mow the Barton.
It's really not.
Mhm.
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with the space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it is about, though.
Well, that's because you're the ignorant player protagonist.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader.
Ho ho.
Mhm.
So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day.
Rotate your saves.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your...
Oh my god!
Well.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh my god, that's...
You never know when you might change your mind.
Again! I guess we're throwing subtlety out the window.
Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
What indeed?
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
All right. I think that is a good stopping point for today.
Yeah!
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we're starting to see the game for its true colors, specifically red.
Red, green, and blue. Oh, God. Okay, so we're in that place now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that was a nice, mainly safe for work episode.
Mainly.
Okay, well, join us next time when drama happens, probably.
Uh-huh.
After all the
Possibly.
poems.
It's nice having you with us.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Preferably with the fourth wall still intact.
No, smash it.
I don't know why I leave
Doki
closer to the mic
Doki
for that
Literature
one.
Club.